killing old people, chopping people's hands off, manipulating people in power, and terrorizing communities. This is what Vincent, the Butcher, brings to the table as the final villain in the Equalizer franchise. As ruthless of an enemy he was, there remained one beast he couldn't cut down. But what makes this villain so twisted? Vincent is a chilling mafia leader who would go at great lengths to get what he wants.
Can take anything I want.
Even if that means betraying his own country and terrorizing towns far and abroad. You see, Vincent's ultimate goal was to amass an abundance of wealth by creating chain businesses throughout the city. However, achieving that goal proved to be difficult as acquiring land wasn't so easy. For Vincent, intimidation became the quickest way to move forward. The horrifying moment that defines his ruthless nature is when he orders the death of an elderly man. He offers to purchase an assisting living complex but is met with refusal. The owner cited the needs of the elderly and their lack of alternative living conditions. What follows is a chilling display of Vincent's brutality. Moments after leaving the apartment, chaos erupts, culminating in the gruesome sight of an elderly man hanging from an upper floor as a grisly message. Vincent gets what he wants. His next move is to enlist his little brother to help him exert control over the town's terrified citizens. It's a chilling conversation, made even colder by the fact that he had just ordered a man's execution. Up to this point, everything has always gone Vincent's way, but that's about to change. Roberto, a formidable adversary, enters the picture. And unfortunately for Vincent's brother, he isn't so easily intimidated. Vincent's demeanor turns ice cold at his brother's funeral. Things go from bad to worse when one of his corrupt officials warns him about the CIA's interest in his activities. Vincent's response is shocking. He ruthlessly severs the official's hand and sends him to the hospital, hand in bucket. Thirsty for revenge, the Butcher takes to the town square. There, he shoots off an officer's ear and threatens to kill the officer's wife and child if his brother's killer doesn't reveal himself. Pressured, Roberto calmly steps forward, unnerving Vincent with his calmness. He tries to convince Vincent to take him somewhere else to deal with the issue, but Vincent, arrogant in his ways, insists on doing things his way. And his way is to brutally murder someone in front of others to send an intimidating message. As Vincent pulls up his gun to shoot Roberto, a shot from a distance blasts out from a brave townsfolk. Inspired, the rest of the crowd pulls out their phones to record the incident. And to preserve his innocence, Vincent avoids killing Roberto while being recorded and threatens him that he will be back to finish the job. However, he wouldn't see the light of day to complete that job. Before the night even ends, Vincent is disturbingly woken up to blood dripping on his face. He quickly manages to dodge out of his bed right before a body is hurled down towards him from the ceiling of his bedroom. Shocked, he reaches for his gun and makes his way out to face the intruder. While carefully inspecting his house, he walks by bodies of his men, their deaths grotesque. He attempts to nudge one of the bodies awake, but the push just tilts his decapitated head to the floor. Roberto, the new butcher in town, emerges as the executioner. He incapacitates Vincent, injects him with the drugs Vincent used to fund his empire, but surprisingly doesn't kill him. Instead, he releases Vincent into the streets, stalking him like a predator. As Vincent succumbs to an overdose, he collapses and finally dies. Vincent ultimately became the sacrifice Roberto and the town needed to finally find peace. The town wins in the end, and the Butcher is no more. If you crave more heart-pounding stories like this, don't forget to subscribe for more thrilling content in the future. Grazie! Thank you for joining us on this electrifying ride.